Have you ever typed a name of a game and after that the word suck or sucks? Well, if you do, and probably you did, you are not alone. It might be some other words like bad and other issues that a game might have. But basically in our context, when you write something like that, you kind of search to hear something bad about a particular game. Now of course that can be for several reasons. Sometimes you have a game that have a failed launch and you just worried to actually buy it. And basically when you do this, you actually search for confirmation to not buying or stop playing a particular game. Sometimes you need to decide between two or more games, so you want to hear something bad about a particular game that might convince you actually not to buy it, and you can buy the other one. But basically you want to fear sometimes, well, what some maybe people in the community are worried before the game is released, or maybe after the game is released you want to kind of summarize all the bad things that actually the game has, and basically you're searching for a bad review of somebody, media, users, and sometimes, well, there's something about the game that you are worried about, like maybe the game is too hard and you just search for reasons actually not playing it. And probably you're searching for other users like yourself, so you're gonna add Reddit after it. Understandable. Yeah, there were many games that actually worth searching for it. For example, Cyberpunk 2077 on the PS4. It was a disaster. Battlefield 2042, which actually have, as we know right now on Steam, like, let's take a look. And a game that I pre-ordered myself. And No Man's Sky, God forbid. I mean, I'm saying right now it's great, but you know, the launch was terrible. But in many cases, this is confirmation bias. So basically, well, not to be called, confirmation bias is a tendency to search for, interrupt, favor, and recall information in a way that confirms or supports one's pure belief or values. People display this bias when they select information that supports their views, ignoring contra information. You can read the rest. And by the way, this happens a lot when there are two camps of two fanboys of each game and trying to fight each other and try to fish information of some bad things about the game that will kind of display the other game in a bad light. And of course, the reason you're gonna find plenty of that is because, well, many people actually search for it because of some of the reasons that I mentioned here, and because it also brings some entertainment value for content creators. And of course, you're gonna find plenty of players who just take their camp and fight other camps in a kind of gaming gang wars. It happens a lot, especially on social media and on Reddit. And I have to tell you that I'm no sinner. I've died myself, mainly when I needed to decide between buying, one game or another. And in many situations where you search for something like that, well, you most probably gonna find it. And if you just want some kind of a confirmation of your thoughts, negative thoughts about a particular game, well, I can assure that in many cases you're gonna find it, even if it's gonna be something that doesn't exist. Just go and read some reviews on Metacritic and you can see that games that I played and I read reviews, I'm like, what this dude is talking about? So you're gonna find out and read things that actually don't exist at all in the game. People just, well, sometimes make lies and, for different reasons. Now, confirmation bias or not, you need to understand that even reviewers are biased in a way. So the thing is that when you even read a review of a popular media channel, you need to understand this is just one person's opinion. And there are so many games that got absolutely slandered, and I remember playing them and actually had one of the best times of my life.
Destiny, destiny, destiny.
So yeah, I was there. It was 2015, I think, where I read so many bad things about the game, but the thing is that when I bought my PlayStation 4, I actually bought both Destiny and GTA 5. I was bored with GTA 5, switched to Destiny, and had the time of my life. Yeah, that's the reality. So imagine if I did care that much of what others are saying about the game, and I read so many bad reviews, I probably wouldn't play the game, right? Now, generally speaking, people have their own opinion about the game. That's a fact. Some people love a game, some people don't, right? Every game that you go, some people give negative reviews, some give positive reviews. So again, if you're gonna spend all day just searching for negative things about the game, you're probably gonna find them, and you're gonna work yourself around that so much that all in your head, the only thing will be in your head is that the game is bad. Now I remember, for example, No Man's Sky, when it launches, it was a big disappointment for others. Although personally I really enjoyed the game myself. But with all the negativity out there, probably if I pay attention to that much, maybe I had some second thoughts. And some games, of course, you just shouldn't touch when you read some really bad things about it, like Cyberpunk 2077 on the PlayStation 4, a good example. Now, it's important to know that, well, for me at least, until I play a game, I really don't know for sure if I'm gonna enjoy it or not. But of course, I'm not going to buy every single game just to find out about that. If there is a demo, of course, it's something that, well, at least you need to try it out and then decide if you want to play the game or not. But the bottom line is that searching for information about the game, of course, is important. And I'm not saying to you don't search for information, but just don't limit yourself just to the bad things. So if you search for bad things, I'm sure you're going to find it probably on any game out there, even those most regarded games. So if you do search for information, don't limit yourself to just the bad things, or sometimes not just to the good things, right? Try to search something that is less biased and actually share both the pros and cons of each game. And also recommend reading user reviews and try to kind of get a good understanding on aggregated information that you can find about the game. Just keep in mind that some games get reviewed bombed, so they might have very low negative reviews because some people just for different reasons try to lower the score. And you probably see this a lot in Metacritic and even on Steam. So yeah, it will happen a lot when you read lots of things about the game that it sucks by many maybe people, reviewers, who knows. But the thing is, it might turn out to be a game that you really enjoy playing. So tell me, are you among those who just, well, kind of anxiously searching for something bad to read about the game when it launches, after it launches, before it launches? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers!